This video is on entitlement. This lady's name is Xyla Foxlin. Xylafoxlin. I like her channel. I watch her channel. Well, not anymore. I like her projects, so I'm likely to go back and look at them. But we need to press play on this. Let's hear what this lady has to say.
I get reported for absolutely everything. Anywhere anyone can figure out how to report me, I kind of get it. There's this.
So, this lady has no clue. She has absolutely no clue because she lives a pampered life. This isn't a situation where she's forced to try to go to YouTube to try to get help because she's being abused. No, she's a woman. She doesn't have to deal with that. She won't have to deal with that. She also plays on her racial heritage quite a bit for extra poor me points. Oh, my racial heritage. Nobody gives a fuck about her racial heritage. She could be Filipino. She could be Italian. Really, if she doesn't tell you her heritage, you won't know her heritage. But she plays on it so much. And then, of course, she tries to do the whole playful, flirty thing. Now, you guys know all sorts of different women who flirt in different ways. There's a woman named Teresa Macelia. She's got a YouTube channel as well. She was a rape victim in Boulder, Colorado. And she fought off her attacker, so the police arrested her for assault. Now, Teresa Macelia is more of the, I'm going to overly complicate it and try to put too much sex appeal into the videos kind of approach. And this lady here doesn't do that. While I am interested in mushrooms, I'm more interested in rockets and airplanes. Like a lot of guys. Also, like a lot of guys, well, not a lot of guys actually have to live in a tent, but my tent is full of projects that I'm working on. Full of things that I'm building, and of course, full of evidence. There's quite a bit in here. Now, a lot of the stuff that I'm building, I can only build in miniature, and I have a shoestring budget. Probably about 60 to 80% of what I have in here is recycled garbage, because it's what I have to work with. This lady has quite a bit going for her. She had a good start. She has a good family who is supportive. They have supported her in ways that my family would never support anyone. So, the other thing is, many of the people who watch her channel are men. They watch it because, number one, what she's got going on is very cool. That rocket there is very cool. But she's not the only person who makes rockets. And most of the other rockets that I've seen are a lot cooler. So what is it with this lady who's about to piss me off? Well, she does try to do the look at me, I'm a Pomeranian, look at me, I'm pretty thing. But then she likes to try to play it off and, oh no, anything about my looks must be about my racial heritage and so on and so forth. And I've seen the number of people on her channel who are helpful towards her and how much really, she doesn't get the harassment that I do. She gets a lot of views, a lot of people who are extremely supportive of her. Very supportive, not just in words, also financially. people who support her in so many ways. And the primary reason that she's getting this attention isn't actually because of the cool stuff that she's making. It's because of her looks. It's because she's a female. It's because she's good looking. Between watching her make this rocket and watching a 70-year-old man going out and playing with his rocket, which one are you going to find more aesthetically pleasing? Because that's the one you're more likely to watch. But then we get women like this and hundreds like her who end up stabbing every man in the back, treating every man like it's some jealousy thing, like it's all men doing this. Well, no, it's primarily male viewers who are watching your channel, but you are more likely to have to deal with a jealous female than a jealous male in that situation. But no, we'll get to hear about how it's all men's fault here. Let's play this.
Young woman who's kind of ethnically ambiguous out.
Young woman who's kind of ethnically ambiguous. Well, it looks to me like she's doing her best to show off her figure. Now, she also smiles a lot, which is good. It's good for the camera. It's good for the crew. But her ethnic background is not the issue. It's never been the issue. Sure, she might have to deal with some racism, but I deal with racism. I get called the N-word often. I'm not even black. My last name means black, though. And she's ethnically ambiguous. What does that actually mean? It means that she literally has to tell people her ethnicity, or they don't know. But she does tell her ethnicity a lot. She is not ethnically ambiguous at all. And then, of course, it's about her being female. All of these people are after her because she's female. This is some sort of slight against her for having the dream that all of these men have and working so hard for it. Now, that's the biggest sham of shit out there. Let me see that woman spend a full day cutting some goddamn trees. Just one day. How many of you guys out there taking a look at her would even allow her on your job site? Now, it depends on the job site, doesn't it? If you need a lumper, no, she's not the person that you're going to hire. She won't hack it. If you need somebody with some organizational skills, well, you might possibly hire her. If you need some of the stuff that she's got in her head, like the information that she's got on boats, kayak building, canoe building, plank boat building, things like that, you know, that's all really cool stuff. You might have a genuine interest in that. But the thing is that the people who are the most supportive of her are men, and they're supportive of her because of her looks, because of her gender, not in opposition to it. These men send her money and buy shit they don't fucking need to be supportive of this woman so they can watch her. But as cool as the stuff that she's making is, I've seen a lot cooler made by 70-year-old men who have YouTube channels. She's also not being forced to live out of a tent. She has support. Obviously, she doesn't have the same disabilities as me, but yeah, it's all about her hard work, isn't it?
They're living the dreams that you didn't work hard enough to get. I have all these men.
That you didn't work hard enough to get. I worked hard manual labor for a lot of years, but I had zero family support. Most of the people that I knew in high school had their driver's license as soon as they turned 16. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 23. That's because I lived in fucking bumfuck Nebraska, Chapel, Nebraska. The nearest place that I could actually get a job was 30 miles away. Most of the money that I made working at that job while I was in high school went to my family, went to paying bills, went to getting food. I didn't get to buy a car. I didn't get to get a driver's license. When I did buy a car, I had to allow other people to drive me because why? I didn't have a driver's license. It didn't matter how hard I worked, I didn't have the money and didn't have a vehicle to do a driver's test in. I didn't get that until I was 23. And I'm thankful for the help that I got getting that. I remember the name of the guy who actually let me use the car so I could go take my driver's test. His name was Roy. And I've known a few people named Roy who've done good things for me. But the thing is, this lady is showing how pampered she is, how privileged an upbringing that she's really had. Because here she is trying to make it out to be a matter of work ethic. If you work, you get more. No, 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 no. Many hands make for light work. When you've got a stingy person like this, you get to see how many people actually help her out while she talks about her work ethic. How about all of the people who donated their time to help her out, donated their money to help her out? And she wants to talk about making a business. No, she had every opportunity to do these things because other people did things for her so that she had the ability. People gave a lot of time to help her how she wanted. Help her with her projects. What do I get? I get abuse. I get actual abuse, actual physical assaults, actual racism. People actually attacking me, not just on the internet, not just attacking my character, not just trying to mess around with the FAA. Like, seriously, lady? If you're doing something illegal with your airplane, well, then the FAA should know. That's not the same as turning you in. And although I'm not the person who turned you in, I believe that if you're going to fly that airplane, it should be legal. Now, let's let this lady finish her raft of bullshit, where she basically just downs on men because she has all the things that men want. Like, no, you fucking don't. No, you don't. You just lost a lot of fucking respect from a lot of fucking people for being a piece of shit.
And dream airplane, dream life, dream shop. I worked so hard and I was like,
guys dream this, guys dream that, guys' dreams. It's all about sexism. She is 100% completely sexist. She's one of those women who relies on her uncle to help her out with stuff and then says she did it all herself. It's about her work ethic. What about her uncle's work ethic? What about the friends who come to her shop and help her out? What about the people who actually paid for that shop? Because she did not work for it. She did not. She has fun making things and making videos and has opportunities to do these things, a place to do these things. And she had help maintaining the things that she has. Instead of these people ripping her off for everything that she fucking owns over and over and over again and telling her she just needs to man up. They helped her to keep and maintain those things. When she had a rough spot, several rough spots actually, she spoke about how people helped her out. The only reason she did not lose everything is because of other people donating money to her. Did these people donate that money when she needed it or 6 months after she lost everything? If she needed $200 Did she get that $200? Or did somebody 6 months after promising to give her the $200 they owe her, 6 months later give her $50 and say, "Oh, see, I gave you some money to help you out"? Really, lady? You are nuttier than fucking squirrel turds. Get out of here with this shit.
Like savvy and built a business so that I could have all those things, but a lot of them look at it and just be like, dang, this little girl has the airplane I want.
The little girl, right? Little girl. See, she's trying to use words to play herself out to be some sort of a victim in this shit. No, it's not about her fucking gender. She's getting things because of her gender. She has all of these things because she can simp stupid people. Yes, they want to see the rocket. No, I'm not jealous because you have a fucking rocket. No, I'm not jealous because you have a fucking airplane. I'm not jealous at any of the things that she has physically. None of that stuff is important. Well, it certainly is for what she's doing. She wants to build things. You have to have a place to build things. If you're constantly being forced to move from place to place to place and getting treated like a rapist because you're broke and have a dick, well, then maybe you got room to bitch. But until that happens, this woman is a predator. She sees you as prey. She is going to take and take and take and take from all of these men and then tell them how horrible they are for having penises and how she's just a poor little girl. Bullshit.
She's better off with me. I get reported for absolutely everything. Anywhere anyone can figure.
So, there you go. Very easy way to lose my respect. Now, there's a difference between getting the help that you want and not getting the help that you need. The help that she needs, well, food, water, and shelter. Those are needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs goes a little further into it. But her wants, she wants to build that airplane. She wants to build that boat. She wants to build that rocket. These are wants, and people are helping her out with her wants. While there are people who need shelter from the elements and shelter from abusers. And most of those people are men because nobody cares if a man is abused. This woman will literally take advantage of men and then treat them like shit.